Today in the garden, I'm going through my ultimate spring bulb guide with a little help from Cherry Lane Garden Centre. There's a lot to go through, so let's crack on. When it comes to finding the right spring bulbs for your garden, you are absolutely spoilt for choice. You can start off early in the year with crocuses or even some snowdrops. Move in more to your daffodil territory, and there are so many varieties, and then go for your showstoppers like your alliums, your tulips, and even amazing hyacinths. But what have we got to do with them all? Spring bulbs rely on that cold winter snap to kick them into gear, ready for spring when it starts to warm up. So September through till December is a perfect time to start planting up your bulbs. However, some don't like being in too early. So whilst your snowdrops, your bluebells, your crocuses, and your daffodils can be planted now, things like tulips and alliums can wait a little bit longer until late winter time, purely because if you do them now, they might start a little early, and as a result, they won't do too well over the winter. Leave them a little bit. We'll come back to them soon. Whether it's a daffodil or a hyacinth, most bulbs look relatively similar, and there's one thing you need to always make sure you do, and that's plant them the right way up. Luckily for us, a bulb is usually pointy at the top, which tells us where the stem's going to come from, and you can usually see signs of old roots there at the bottom. Plant them double the height of the bulb. You can get away with some tall flowers, planting them triple the height of the bulb, but giving it a good amount of space means it'll anchor itself into the ground, not sway all over the place when it's getting a little too tall. Spring bulbs do really well in the ground and in pots. And if you're doing it in the ground, get yourself a bulb planter. It'll make your life a lot easier. Because it's tapered, you can push it straight in. It'll grab the soil, put the bulb in, chuck the soil back in. Super duper easy. And in a pot, you can put them directly in the pot like this and cover up with soil. Now, the cool thing about in a pot compared to the ground is you don't have to worry too much about spacing. You can put them relatively close to each other, just don't let them touch each other or don't let them touch the side. You don't want them to share nutrients, and not too close to the side, they get attacked by the frost. During the colder months, you may find your pots are being dug up by squirrels, voles, and other creatures. And there are a few ways you can prevent that from happening. You can either add some netting on top, you can overplant with some winter annuals just to keep it nice and pretty throughout the winter, or you can also consider putting it under a bench to keep it away from the cold. And as a result, it should keep those furry little friends out the way. That's what I thought. Whether you're creating a strong display of tulips or alliums, or you just fancy something subtle like some snowdrops, care instructions once they're planted is relatively the same. All you've got to do is leave it alone. Wait until winter's finished and you start to see signs of life. That's when you want to give it a water, keep them nice and happy, and don't worry about feed too. They'll be absolutely fine. So get yourself some spring bulbs in, ready for next year. Take care.